Very often in leadership, we can see the discomfort of the learning cycle show up, and we might not actually be handling it appropriately as a leader. So, what does it actually look like? When someone is in flow, they are in every opportunity possible to use their talents and their strengths and their skills. And it's easy for them to do that. And generally, when people are in flow, they're also mastering their skills. So it's a very reciprocal experience to have in the workplace environment. The other thing about being in flow is we're not learning when we're in flow, because learning requires friction. And when we're in flow, we're not experiencing friction. So when you are faced with an employee who is pushing back or resisting, that is your cue as a leader that they're in discomfort of some sort. And it might just be that it is because they're entering the learning cycle. They're not in flow. Things aren't easy for them right now. And to be in the learning cycle, it's kind of the price of admission is discomfort. When we want to coach people in that space, we want to be asking them about the expectation that they're having as they're entering the learning cycle. Because if they expect it to be easy, or they expect themselves to know how to do things, even when there's change, or when there's growth, or when things have to be different, or when we're pivoting organizationally, then they're holding an expectation that is not attainable. And that is what they're having the resistance against, is their own expectation. Helping to coach them to see the reality that the discomfort is what is necessary because friction is required in order to learn. Then we can start asking them questions about what do they need to unlearn in order to make space for the new learning and growth that has to happen. By doing this, one of the things that you will be establishing are greater levels of affective trust, that caring and candor, because what you're doing is demonstrating a high level of direct talking, the candor. We can speak to each other openly and honestly about what really is going on. And then you're also demonstrating the support and encouragement for entering into that learning cycle. So you're showing the caring element, and that affective trust is really important because you as the leader are a support character when it comes to someone else's learning cycle. You're not responsible for their learning cycle, but you are support and encouragement for them to enter into the learning cycle. And that's really important for them to know that you've got their back in that experience.